Graham?
What you do? I thought that was Schmeichel.
If I was Schmeichel, I'd sue you for slander.
What was I supposed to do, Fizz? I couldn't let him sleep on the streets.
He could sleep on the viaduct, that fella, at rush hour. See what I mean?
Must be wonderful. Put a bomb under him.
Don't tempt me.
I've gone for green for tranquility. I need positivity after... What's he doing here?
Look, we're not taking sides.
This is a curveball, Fizz.
His wife's kicked him out.
On account of me?
It doesn't matter why. Because you'll not be clapping eyes on him again. Isn't that right, John?
Well,
that's the sound John makes when he's agreeing with me. Right, so it is deep breaths all round and off to work we go.
Did you?
Every word.
You put that window through if you're not careful.
It's not a crime to do a proper job. Not yet, anyway.
Well, is it a crime to break for a quick coffee?
I'm in the zone, Tina.
Yeah, well, that's what worries me. Look, you did mean what you said.
I'm cool.
Well, you don't look cool.
You asked me not to make things worse, so I won't. No recriminations, no retaliations. David walked scot-free as per.
No, not scot-free. Humiliated. He practically crawled on his belly. Look, babe, he's learned his lesson. That's good enough for me.
Yeah, well, he wouldn't want a weekend trip to Madrid. Oh, she'd probably booby-trap the double bed. For Rosie, not for us. Oh, because she'd be ringing day and night and checking Facebook for any clues. One hint of us having fun and she'll be on the next flight home. Not be tight. She's left us spends and she's stocked up the freezer. Yes, we don't have to go out for takeaways because going out means talking to people and talking to people means inviting them back to our house to trash it on YouTube. Okay, and I thought she was this nice, kind, caring mum. Well, no.
Make sure you try the sherry. It's nothing like the maiden's water that Liz serves up in the Rovers.
Oh, Torba, though, it's just such a funny month to be going away.
Madrid is perfect. I wish I were going. I bet Norris does too. He's cooped up today in Mary's motorhome. They're writing comedy captions.
I like spring, country house hotels, newborn lambs gambling in a field. I don't know what possessed Kevin.
The spirit of romance? Or is that the problem?
Well, you could say that.
Do you feel rushed?
No, not me. Me and Kevin are fine. It's the girls I'm worried about.
Well, you've left them before.
I've left Rosie and Sophie before. I've never left Rosie, Sophie and Sean.
Well, they're sensible girls. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Oh, do you really want me to answer that? At 3 o'clock this morning, I was all set to fake a relapse.
No! Oh, love, you need this break. You and Kevin, both of you. You have made it to your anniversary, and if ever there was a cause worth celebrating...
Yeah, I know that up here is
Well,
just...
stop worrying. I'll check the house. Every hour, on the hour, if necessary.
You text me updates.
Certainly not.
Oh, please, Rita.
See, have a sherry or two on that plane. Trust me, by the time you land, all you'll care about is you and Kevin and la vida loca.
How long you been with Fizz?
3 years, give or take. Feels like forever.
You're in the first flush.
Hardly.
I mean it. Places to explore, stories still to hear, secrets to uncover. Marmalade? After 20 years of marriage, I know exactly what Margaret's going to order in a restaurant and when she's going to plonk her freezing feet in the bed at night and her hands if she's had a glass of rosé.
Yeah, well...
And what she's going to say and when she's going to say it.
She seemed to take you by surprise last night.
Exception that proves the rule, son.
I thought you had a fairly jolly social life.
Oh, I'm allowed out with the husbands of her pals.
Well, are they not your pals?
Well, my pals were kicked into the long grass one by one. I didn't notice at the time. Bill was stingy, Doug was snooty, and Smidger was... Gold Smidger.
Well, there's always friends reunited. Good old directory inquiries. Never too late.
Maybe. I know I look a bit clapped out, but inside I'm still a lean, mean rocking machine.
Well, then get out there and prove it. To Margaret and her mates. Make a fresh start today.
I wouldn't mind going around the Cape of Good Hope.
Go for it.
Truth is, Colin...
John.
Truth is, I've run out of shipmates, and I think I've missed the boat.
No.
You, buddy, are my only port in a storm.
Thanks a lot, Belle.
Cheers. Seen it.
Wait till you hear this.
What's up, name?
State secrets.
Remember when you said my mum was having a midlife crisis?
Well, when you threw the slipper at me, I done broke the standard lamp.
Well, you were right. She's moving in with Ned.
Oh. Are you better now?
But they're not moving into his new build or his caravan in Abersock. Oh no, they're only after buying a longere in Brittany.
Some lounger.
A longhouse, 8 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, and an indoor pool.
Back of the net.
Is that all you can say?
Free holidays for life.
This is my mother we are talking about. My cautious, tax-inspecting mother. She only met this bloke at Easter.
Oh, well, good luck to her. It's about time she had some frills and spills. Plus, we don't have to shift out of our place right now. Result.
Why's that?
Well, because we're moving, so you could be closer to her.
We are moving to get further away from here, and nothing has changed, Mon Cherie. Gotta fly.
Oh, Sandra, come on, love. Sorry. Sorry to keep you waiting so long. What a day. Oh. Right, here we go. Oh, hi. Hi. There's no need to call in, sweetheart. You must have visits to the job centre, whatnot. Oh. Do you teach him that? No. He said he read a book about it at college.
2 suitcases for a mini break.
Sorry?
Kevin and Sally, 2 big suitcases for a mini break in Madrid. No wonder the polar ice caps are melting. Mother, when was the last time you cleaned these blinds?
Well, a fortnight ago. It's all the dust from the building works. It gets everywhere.
What building works? That was finished months ago.
Do you know, I'll sack that cleaner.
I do everything the magazines tell you. I develop other interests. I have a positive mental attitude. Keep my expectations realistic.
Picking Brian?
That was realistic.
He was scraping the barrel, Julie.
Fizz.
What? He's 50, he's flabby, he's a
50 is the new 40. And you, Mrs. Stick, were pleasantly plump yourself once. I felt a connection.
He's a phony and he's married.
Was married. Till last night.
The connection was all in your head. I'm sorry, that was mean.
I've always believed there was a plan for me. I get a kick in the teeth and I bounce back.
Yeah, you're a trooper.
Yeah, but there's only so many kicks a girl can take before...
For what?
Before she turns into my sister.
Eileen? Oh, you're nothing like her.
I'm lonely.
You're not lonely.
Don't tell me how I feel. You, with your bump in your little married bubble. I'm lonely. And I think Brian's lonely too. That's why we chimed.
Julie, I wish you'd trust me on this one.
I feel his pain and he feels mine.
Mark, this is not possible.
It is, I've seen it. You did the correct
We're talking about a 5 or 6, maybe. No, 16. Really right. And this guy, he was a Siamese twin, was he? With like a big face.
I bet he had a load of weirdo piercings.
Man, magnets. Go on, son. Go on.
Yay! He'll believe me. Graham. Here. You know what he did? If it weren't for Tina, I'd hack your legs off with a size 2 cleaver. Now just stay away from us. Alright?
Ah, Graham! You're a butcher. How do you cook sausages? Can you cook sausages in water? My sister is just so annoying. I really need a drink. Ah, Steve, please can I have a spritzer? And whatever you're having.
No, it's alright. I'm careful who I drink with.
Oh yeah, me too usually, but today I shall make an exception. Alfie? It's Alfie.
What was all that about?
Yeah, sure, you're in a meeting.
Well, I
yeah, you can call that.
stole his party piece, hasn't I?
And say ears. Come on, you didn't say ears were allowed.
Right, so anyway, it's my turn to cook dinner tonight. And my sister's girlfriend, washes dishes in a hotel for, one day. And my darling sister thinks she's the next Sophie Dahl. Graham, are you listening to me?
The only sausages that you cook in water are hot dog sausages in brine. Your sister's right, you need a frying pan or a grill. Cheers for the drink.
Yeah, but what about, gravy? Is that thick water with flavour?
Graham,
You know I'd never hurt Tina.
You pinned her down.
I stumbled. We fell over for like 2-3 seconds.
When she couldn't move, when she couldn't fight, what's she supposed to think?
Well, she pushed me.
You're gonna rape her!
Come on, what's going on?
Tina doesn't lie!
I never harm a hair on her head, all right? I love the girl, as a mate.
Yeah, and she'll know that she'll never love you, and the only chance you've got... Steph! Get him out! He's the one that should throw it out!
Shut up!
Oh,
Going on?
nothing!
Start punching.
Oh, they're making a deal of it!
Let me guess.
David Platt, first we had a laugh and a joke,
You're
and then
supposed
this.
to be at work.
I'm 4 minutes late.
You think you're in a fit state to handle mine?
I'm fine!
Go home and calm down. And I mean home and not the nearest bar.
It was David that
Home
started
while
it!
you still got a job. You promised. No recriminations, you said.
Yeah, well, you said he'd learnt his lesson.
Go!
What is it? We've only got 2 minutes. Carl's in a right strop.
I didn't want to tell you, but I texted.
Liz, I weren't expecting you. Not mine.
Brian, Skype in school.
Oh, compassionate leave here in the circumstances. Play me cards right, I could spin this out till half term.
Brian's been making himself useful
But not behind the counter, obviously.
after the business with Lewis. But he has tested all the pens for me, rehung the fixtures board,
Tellies?
and polished all the screens.
Great. What next?
Treat myself to a flutter, I think. Certainly touched lucky when I knocked on your door.
When your wife kicked you out.
I've been thinking about that. You can't just dissolve a marriage overnight.
Been on the cards for years.
Yeah, well, all the same, you need to talk to Margaret.
Shutting the stable door after the horse has bolted, because this horse has bolted towards a buxom young blonde of this parish.
Julie,
I'll be honest with you, Fizz. I'm smitten.
you lied to her. Made a fool of her in front of a restaurant full of people.
Time's a great healer.
Won't bank on it.
And I've got plenty of it. I'll go down on bended knee to make it up to her if I have to.
Will you tell him or shall I?
Might be better coming from you.
You know the expression bunny boiler? Well, that's Julie's middle name. You won't laugh if you knew what we know.
She wouldn't say boo to a goose.
Huh? Where shall I start? The restraining order? Was that from the guy who didn't answer a text?
Mark, nice bloke, ended up sectioned.
No, that was the one who booked a camping trip with his mates instead of a city break with her.
How many times? I was just minding my own business and he comes along all ally-pally with me like he's never laid a finger on you. Well, what am I supposed to do?
Well, you promised you walk away. Do you know what it felt like when he's on top of me, stopping me breathing?
I do, actually.
Like I was nothing. Like he was laughing at me.
Yeah, well, he probably was.
Yeah, well, I fought him off, not physically. But I wiped the floor with him, showed him I was something. I thought you got that.
I do.
Then why barge in at all action, man? Like, don't worry, love, I'll sort this. I had it sorted. You've made me feel like nothing again.
I just stood up for you. Is that such a crime?
No. No, it's lovely.
And he knows that you've told me now. And that matters. It means that you're not going to cover for him, that you don't think it was your fault.
I don't. But still, this isn't about you. And if you don't feel like a proper man because you can't hit him...
My problem, deal with it. Logged.
But I'm glad you're on my side. So, I sent him home to cool his jets.
What are they boxing over? It'll be women or money. It's got to be.
I don't know.
You can't go in here with half a tail.
No, but that's not the tale I'm interested in. We've got a viewing at last, 6:30.
Tomorrow?
Tonight. So I want you home in plenty of time. Right, I'm off to buy you.
You what?
Fresh flowers, fresh coffee and the smell of home baking. That's what sells the house.
And whatever happened to location or a pub on corner?
5:30 at the latest. You have got to dust, chuck stuff in the loft and entertain the boys.
Yeah, well, if you hadn't given me junior time...
You can
off-
huff and puff all you like, Ash the Peacock, but we are selling this house. Unless you want me to put you down as a fixture and fitting. Mwah.
A little conversation wouldn't go amiss. She'll think she's gone deaf.
I want a word with you.
Oh, you'll be lucky. Bill bobbed in, fixed the blind. Thank you very much.
What? Oh, that. Good. Listen, what's this I hear about you having a punch-up in the Rovers?
A punch-up?
Oh.
Hey, where are you stopping off to? I pay you to work.
David!
Put those keys back, David. Oh!
It's a simple enough question.
Get him out, girl. Get him out. I'm going to the cash and carry later.
Stop showing off. Your Gran wants the car. No!
Nice work, girl.
Ryan, are you there?
Brian, is that you? I know it's not Schmeichel. Oh, you probably feel like you can't face me. We've all got baggage. God knows, I have done things I am not proud of. Forget what Fizz says. Me and you, we could be good together. Brian, I don't want to be bitter and twisted by the time I get to your age. I want love and romance. I want a soulmate. What do you say we make a fresh start? Eh? Brian!
Come on, I'll finish that. It's the least I can do.
I'm in no rush.
Claire needs you.
Yeah, and I don't need the aggro. No, if they do buy it, only end up ripping the kitchen out and decorating right through. What do they care if there's fingerprints on the fridge? Oh, yeah. A few sautéed spuds and a nice bottle of red. Be back in Tina's good books before you know it.
Philip? Really? Cheers, Ash.
Again?
Gone straight to voicemail. I'm not leaving another.
Oh, give it here.
Well, if he won't listen to my messages, he won't listen to yours.
No, I'm not ringing him. I'm ringing the police.
What?
He took the car without owner's consent. He twacked it.
Haven't we had enough of police to last us a lifetime?
Ask him that.
Mind you, knowing our luck, he'll be already sat in a cell in a paper suit.
Well, so long as he hasn't wrapped it round a tree.
Well, what would that do to your premiums?
Oh, Gail.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. He's not even here and he's got us at each other's throats. What happened to my shiny new start, eh? Few months out of prison, I'm already out of a job, and now Davy's gone off the rails. Again. No wonder Sarah left the country. Shall I book you a taxi?
The light was on. Oh, what, like you? The light was on, but no one's home. Sophie, I got to meet Alfie at the Northern Quarter at 7. He's got a lead that's going to take my career to a new level. And your point is? Well, I have not got time to wait for that to warm through. Right, well, I'll tell you what then. Should we eat frozen? Well, if you're so flaming bothered, why don't you cook? Because, Rosie, it's your turn, and we all agreed that. Whoa, we can have an all-day cooked breakfast, okay? Bye. Except there's no eggs. Well, you do that, and we'll go to Dev's for some eggs. What, it tastes stupid, does it? You can tart your reflection if you're lonely. You can have it back as soon as our visitors have gone. I don't want the gun, stupid. Just the house. Don't be rude. Oh, we're honoured. Your daddy's home. Go and get that, please, Joshua. What time do you call this? You said you'd hang that picture over the damn hatch. I am sweating like a pig in here. Mr. and Mrs.
Withers?
Ah, Withers, yes. The names get jumbled up.
You had a lot of interest.
No. It's just picked up this last week, actually. Anyway, do come in. You're early. Make yourselves at home.
So, you don't know if the flight was delayed?
No.
Though I'm guessing. I think they would have rung you to tell you if they were.
Oh, yeah.
Stop your worrying.
Look, Peter, I know times weigh heavily at your age.
Sorry?
But you can see how I'm fixed. I mean, talk about multitasking.
You're holding a hairbrush and having a conversation.
Yes, and about 27 other things I have to do if I'm going to get to town for 7. You haven't got a car, have you?
Sorry, love. You're not the only busy bee round these parts.
Buzz off then.
I beg your pardon. I'm here because I promised your mother. She worries about you. God knows why.
Yeah, well, we're fine, thank you. Hungry, but fine.
Well, I'll leave you to your tea then.
And this is the second lounge room. Have a good look. Excuse me one moment.
You might need one of these on your eye tomorrow when Claire gives you a thump.
No chance. See you, mate.
See ya. Call 999! Tina, we need an ambulance!
And the police.
Coronation Street continues in half an hour.